ladies and gentlemen of all ages, boys and girls. Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Angry Meat Production. We appreciate you coming in and letting us be a part of your lives week in and week out. We hope to do our best to present you with something that your eardrums delight in. Whether you're looking at us on YouTube or Rumble, or listening to us on Spotify, Google, or Anchor, or any of the other podcast services that we are currently on or trying to get on. We thank you. And if you don't mind, at the end of every episode, stop by, leave us a comment, leave us a like. If it asks for 5 stars, we'll take 5 stars, even if you don't like us. 5 stars are what it's all about. With that being said, we hope you enjoy our attempt to make our advocation our vocation. Ladies and gentlemen, let the games begin.
Welcome, Angry Faithful. Today on Nerd Sports 120, we're going to talk about the, I don't know how to describe it, hobby horse games. Basically, instead of doing like horses, real horses for what do the rich people do? Like, jump over fences and everything like that. Showboating horses. They jump over like
events, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they use the stick and horse head, and they just do it that way. It's a thing in Sweden.
Okay. It's that lactose intolerance, man. I'm telling you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Dressage. All right. That's the word you're looking for, is dressage. It's dressage without the horse.
Yeah.
Yes.
That just sounds like a trip to IKEA with more steps.
That's saying something. You know how many steps there are in having to go through IKEA? Just going through IKEA, let alone putting their shit together.
I've never been to IKEA.
They've got one down here, and when we were shopping for furniture for this house, what you need to do before you go in there is you need to properly, you need to have a good packing list, okay? So proper PCI on that list, tape measure. Tape measure and a list of the measurements for the room that you're wanting to put that piece of crap into.
Yeah.
And then fun fact, see, that's just the artillery trying to flex, dude. That's all that is.
Literally like a 105 millimeter artillery piece.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
And if it wasn't for the fact that they had those booms out there behind it, that frame would snap.
Yeah.
Because it's military grade aluminum. Anyways. Yeah. So
we're not going to get into it.
Yeah, no. All right. So apparently there was a big bench clearing brawl, a scuffle yesterday or the day before between
I saw
professional sports match. No,
I know, right? Between the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, I seen that, and I think one of the videos was like
Guardians third baseman Jose Ramirez threw the right hook from hell and connected with the face of Tim Anderson. He's a shortstop for Chicago.
He knocked him the fuck down.
Dude, apparently Anderson had been like chirping at Ramirez all game long. Ramirez he really doesn't like the way Anderson plays the game. He feels that he plays it disrespectfully. And he just said, you know what, enough is enough. Now's the time. I'm just going to address it. And he's like, come here, young buck. And that's exactly what he did. But there was some fines and there was some suspensions handed out today. White Sox shortstop Tim Anderson, he received a 6-game suspension and an undisclosed fine for fighting.
Mm.
Jose Ramirez got a 3-game that is adding insult to injury, right?
Yeah.
Jose Ramirez threw the punch and got 3 games. Tim Henderson got knocked on his ass by receiving that punch and got 6 games. Ramirez also got an undisclosed fine for fighting. Guardians pitcher Emmanuel Clase, it's Clase, C-L-A-S-E, received a 1-game suspension and an undisclosed fine. White Sox manager Pedro Grifo and Guardians manager Terry Francona. Fucking Terry Francona. Love me some Francona. Anyway, Tito. Because he managed us for 2 World Series championships. Anyways, they each received a 1-game suspension and an undisclosed fine. Guardians third base coach Mark Scarbaugh received a 1-game suspension and an undisclosed fine. I'm just going to say all these fines are undisclosed. But in addition, White Sox pitcher Michael Kopech and Guardians outfielder Gabriel Arias each received an undisclosed fine. Francona said, when something like that happens, there's going to be a price to be paid. I think you always have to have your side of the story, but there are 2 sides to things. So he has to listen to both. The suspensions of Anderson and Ramirez were scheduled to become effective on Monday, with the Guardians hosting the Blue Jays and the White Sox hosting the Yankees. However, both Anderson and Ramirez have elected to appeal, which means that they can play until their appeals are heard, which is usually 9 times out of 10. That's always going to be the case. The player's going to appeal the fine, but thus the discipline issued to them will be held in abeyance until that process is complete, which is what I just said. But MLB. And the person who wrote this article, Mandy Bell, decided that they were going to flex their vocabulary. Thank you for talking down to us common folk. We're only the reason you have a job in the first place. So go on with your bad self.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think that he got an extra 3-game suspension because he didn't stay on his feet? If he would have taken that punch like a champ, yeah, I think it would have stayed at 3 games. I think they gave him the extra 3 games for being,
him
for not.
Yeah, on the surface, absolutely, but I think in the real, in all realism,
for what really happened.
Yeah, I think in the natural, I think that Anderson, he received the extra 3 games. What is that?
Now I'm curious. What is that?
Now they're curious. I got to show everybody. All right. My dog has been notorious. You get him a squeaker toy, and he goes nuts for it, right? But he always tears it up in like the first 24 to 72 hours.
Right. Yeah, like most dogs.
My lovely wife walks in and shows me this thing. And I'm like, if I had a camera that was on a bipod right now or a tripod right now, I would and show you how he's up on his hind legs doing this little thing here. Get out of here, mutt. Go. Pick it up.
So there's 3 squeakers, so he's got at least a half hour on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The bag said pillow fort, and I was like, wait, what?
I want to make a pillow fort.
Okay. I want to make a fort.
I want to make a pillow fort.
Yeah, let's make a pillow fort.
Dude.
Why didn't we make a pillow fort when we were hanging out?
Because I own like 2 pillows.
Him so he can get out of here.
We need to go pick up some pillows.
One of them's not much. One of them's not very good. So
we are not making a pillow fort in the hotel room on race weekend.
Oh, dude,
come on.
Yeah.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish. Men do not make pillow forts. All right. Chris, you should know this more than anybody else.
Pillow outpost.
We are going to make a pillow trench network.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
We're going to inundate the front desk with a request for extra pillows just so that we can accomplish this.
Make like a whole World War I trench.
And then upon checkout, we are going to do our best to wrap the sheets around said pillows to simulate bodies, so that way housekeeping freaks out.
I apologize to the hotel beforehand. I know you're not listening to this, but
I do it everywhere. Every time we go to a hotel. I mean,
that's fantastic.
a couple of weeks ago when we spent the weekend in Terrell, and we stayed at the La Quinta Inn over there in Terrell, right by the Buc-ee's there. I'm sitting there, I'm punching this pillow, I'm punching the pillows and wrapping the sheets and everything like that. My wife walks in and she goes, "You were such a kid." And I said, "You married me."
It's your fault.
You know what you were getting into.
Yeah, I mean,
This is not a secret.
there was complete disclosure before you said I do. So, but yeah. So, let me see. Let me take a look at the standings real quick. So, I mean, other than and Justin Verlander made his return to the Houston Astros rotation. One person they normally get seats behind home plate. They brought a sign with them to the game that says, "Welcome back, Kate Upton." Oh, and hi, Justin Verlander.
That is
To
hilarious.
be fair, though, I'd be happier about it.
And dude, and on Twitter or on Twitter, one guy he goes, he said, "If Kate Upton's not going to wear those Astros jackets every time she comes to the game, I don't want them."
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, okay. So going into today, surprisingly enough, the the Baltimore Orioles have not only taken over first place, but they've actually extended their lead. They now have a hold over the Tampa Bay Rays by 3 games in the American League East. Boston Red Sox, who have lost their last 4, now have a sole possession by half a game of last place in the American League East. The still only team in the American League Central Division with a winning record is the first place Minnesota Twins. Texas Rangers still have a 2.5 game lead over the Houston Astros. The Rangers have won their last 6. Houston's on a 1 game winning streak. I gotta do this, man. If you win 1 game, that's 1 game. If you win 2, that's 2 in a row. But when you win 3, gentlemen, that's what we call a winning streak. Okay. I had to get that on my.
You do that pretty well. You got the voice down and everything. Man, made me a little
On up here at this level, we wear shirts. We wear caps and sleeves at this level, son. Yeah.
making me moist.
Give him the heater, Ricky. Okay.
A distinct voice for that movie.
I'm impressed.
Hey, I mean,
that's a hard one to get right.
Yeah, because it fucking hurt my throat when I tried.
That's because you got to relax the jaw, David. I don't know how many times we have to tell you this.
Seriously, man.
I like to give that extra push when I'm. Oh, wait a minute. What are we talking about now?
You gotta move the tongue, dude. You gotta.
Don't forget to
come
come
forward.
It's all in the lips, dude.
Yeah, it is. You would think by now you would know this.
You know, I had a conversation this
No, it's
week.
not just practice makes perfect. It's perfect practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
You got to do it right every time, David.
I had a conversation this weekend with a friend of mine. He's thinking about moving to Japan for 3 months to hang out with his daughter and his estranged wife.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "Yeah, I'll just get a job teaching English or something like that." I was like, "You're forgetting your first go-to that should happen anytime when you go overseas. just be a whore. You know, get money for whoring. That should be like your go-to. I mean, it's
You know, the urban legend when you go to Korea on a rotation is that part of your in-processing briefing is that the Republic of Korea does not recognize Western marriages.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd always heard that, but I've never been able to get a single person to verify.
dude. Even when I was in Bahrain, it was ridiculous to the point where I probably could have made like a small bar of gold with all the freaking wedding rings I found in the bathrooms.
But the one thing I always heard about Korea, if you're going to date anybody, date a Korean girl. Don't go after the Americans because the American girls have all the STDs.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. So this weekend, it was the Firekeepers Casino 400 at Michigan International Speedway. The race got suspended on Sunday, and they resumed racing today. Which you would normally think, okay, so for the last 3 races that have been resumed on a Monday, Martin Truex Jr. has picked up the win. Well, not this time, but he was still part of he was still in the mix. He was charging very hard, very convincingly. And Chris Buescher, I think it's where is Chris Buescher from? I know he's from Texas. Hold on a second. Trying to figure out because basically his home track is Texas Motor Speedway. Let me see here. No, not come on. Here we go. All right. So anyway, Chris Buescher held off the charge, and with 2 victories, he has now assured himself a spot in the playoffs. He is from Prosper, Texas.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's
Right now,
it's a little bit of away from Frisco.
yeah, not too far.
No.
So as of right now, we've got, let's see here, I think 2 or 3 races left before the playoffs start. Yeah, 3 races. So next weekend they're going to be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. So it's at Indianapolis. Yes, it's going to be inside the big track, but they're going to be using the road course. I hate that. If you're going to be at the Brickyard, race on the Brickyard. We used to do it all the time back in the day. And for whatever reason, the powers that be thought, hey, let's just muck this thing up and just run on the road course. And I'm just, it's beyond me. There's a lot of drivers that want to go back to the oval when you go to Indianapolis. It's just part of the tradition, right? So the Verizon 200 at the Brickyard is going to be next Sunday on the 13th of August, 1:30 Central Time. Let me see here. After that, it's the Go Bowling at the Glen. Go Bowling is the sponsor of the race. Watkins Glen International. It's a road course.
What's the full name for that thing?
Go Bowling at the Glen.
I
That's
thought
the name of
that's
the
what
race.
that
Rolls right off the tongue.
Oh yeah, it does. That's going to be at Watkins Glen International Raceway. It's going to be it's a road course. So there's going to be 2 road course races in a row, and I'm so over road course racing this year. Then after that, it's the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona International Speedway. So you got 2 road course races, and then you got basically a wild card race for somebody to either clinch some final playoff points or race their way in. But the wild card race is going to be Daytona because it's basically it's a restrictor plate track. So it's a super speedway. Where the big one can happen at any time. But so I mean that's going to be fun. But as of right now, I mean that puts us 3, 6, 7 weeks out. 7 weeks out. So we've crossed the 2-month threshold until Angry Me production graces the tens of thousands of NASCAR fans that will descend upon Texas Motor Speedway that weekend.
It still has a the Clampets go to Maui kind of feel thing.
I mean, just as long as we can keep David from stealing all the shampoo bottles in the hotel room, I think we'll be okay.
Fuck you. It's not. That's gonna happen.
I will fight you for them. No, I want the little like lotion ones are nice.
Right. Well,
you don't need any shampoo, but
I'm going to go for the shower cap.
you gotta keep those golden locks nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty. Fuck.
The McDreamy hair.
Hold on, Chris's imaginary fly is
I got a mosquito in here. I haven't even opened the door all day. How the fuck did I get a mosquito in here?
I probably got a crack in the window or something like that.
You got a crack in your ass. Shut up.
I'm trying to help you out, bro.
Oh, so like
and you just don't like me anymore. That's what
I'm gonna extra up my garage this weekend. My wife, my lovely wife, has agreed to let me go buy a TV for the garage.
No.
Yeah. So I'm like, whew. All right then.
you on Men Cave?
No, well, I mean, it's going to be more of a hangout kind of a place. I mean, really, hangout place, kind of a / workshop. The only time that the garage is going to be used as a garage, i.e., parking cars into it, is when we get told, "Hey, there's a hurricane coming." So, I don't really care about my car getting beat up right now. It's more about my sister-in-law and my wife's car. So, I want to keep those nice. So, there is some news on the NASCAR front. Over the weekend, Noah Gragson got indefinitely suspended by NASCAR.
What the hell did he do?
Well, okay, so he reacted to a meme on Instagram. He liked the meme. It was George Floyd's face photoshopped onto a crab, and the caption was under the knee, right?
Okay.
The Little Mermaid, Sebastian under the sea, because George Floyd supposedly died with a knee to the neck when the autopsy showed that he was already in the middle of an overdose.
Yeah.
Okay. He liked it, right? The cancel culture ran with it.
Did he even make a comment? He literally just liked it. He didn't even comment on it.
Didn't even comment, just threw a like on it. And the cancel culture ran with it, right? Legacy Motor Club, his team, suspended him in advance, kind of proactively. The NASCAR said, well, we're going to do you one better. We're going to suspend you indefinitely.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It is. Let me see if I can find his tweet real quick. What are we calling it now? Are they still tweets?
It's still Twitter. They're actually going to have to take out the X because someone actually owns it.
XEs.
Well, that's the same thing that's happening with Sound of Freedom right now. Apparently.
Okay. Now, before you go there, I think I know what you're about to say. Talking about the whole kidnapping charge.
Yeah, that was fake.
Yeah, it was fake. Yeah, bigger than shit.
Yeah.
That's been so debunked.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, he's a major fundraiser. He's a major contributor to the movie. I was like, he put in $500,
$501
with 6,600 other people.
Yeah.
Okay, so with a tweet that was dated 2 days ago, Noah Gregson at Noah Gregson on Twitter or X, whatever. I'm disappointed in myself for my lack of attention and actions on social media. I understand the severity of the situation. I love and appreciate everyone. I try to treat everyone equally, no matter who they are. I messed up, plain and simple. And that was in response to Legacy Motor Club's tweet when they put out the statement, we have made the decision to suspend Noah Grayson effective immediately regarding his actions that do not represent the values of our team. Josh Berry, who I like, will drive the number 42 entry for this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series race at Michigan. So here's my thing. Yeah, he should have been paying attention. And no, I'm not saying paying attention to the point where he just could have kept scrolling. It's like, that's what throwaway accounts are for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you have eyes on you.
Yeah. So it's one of those situations where it's like, it's not like Carl Larson when he dropped the N-bomb on an iRacing stream. And it wasn't even like with the ER, it was with an with a GA. But still, I mean, that word's irreprehensible, right? Is that the word? Reprehensible. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like irregardless. That's not a word, fucker. Shut up. But with high profile, not even high profile athletes, just athletes in general, specifically NASCAR drivers, because they've already got that redneck stigma to them, right?
Bubba Wallace.
Yeah. It was already there, garage full. All right. Anyways,
we kind of need that to pull this down.
Bubba Smollett, dude. That's what that is.
That's why I love you guys.
But yeah, no, it's just when you thought that the cancel culture was maybe kind of giving it, calling it a day, maybe hanging up their cleats kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Nope, they're still alive and well, and it's sad, that it's okay to have an opinion as long as it agrees with the opinion that the people who are judging you have.
Oh yeah.
And it's, and then he has to bend over backwards and issue this statement. It's like, yeah, okay, he messed up. If it were me, I'd be like, hey, you know what? I messed up. I should have used a throwaway account.
I forgot it was my bank account.
Here's simple. I should have used a throwaway account. But and it's like, I mean, George Floyd's been dead, what, 4 years now?
2 years.
Yeah, 2, 3. It's something like that.
I mean, does this still qualify in the realm of too soon?
No.
I mean, come on.
It's never too soon.
At this point, his likeness is public domain.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, basically.
I mean, I understand that there's a line, but that meme hardly crossed it. Hardly. It hardly crossed the line.
That's probably an old meme too.
Yeah, and the fact that, oh God, I liked it. And this is why I think Instagram needs to follow the footsteps of its parent company, Meta, Facebook, and just put like a wide range of reacts. Like, instead of hearting everything on Instagram, which makes, oh God, he loved it. Well, like, put a laugh, put a mean, if you take your finger and you slide it over the reacts on Facebook and you hold it over the mad one, it looks like it's going down on your finger.
Oh,
I'll wait. I'll wait. Go ahead.
Oh, God damn it.
I'll wait.
Okay, let's see.
That's hold on.
Oh wow.
Mad one.
Oh wow. And not like that's some post argument shit. That's some makeup sex right there. Like that you guys had. It was divorce level fight, and now you're making up, and she's still a little bit like not over it.
Like that's she's trying to establish dominance.
Yes, 100%. Like I know I'm right, but I also want the dick. So,
That's an aggressive like blowjob right there.
very-
That's aggressive, right? Yeah, that's.
like you're about a half a step away from having teeth marks.
I mean, that's Gianna Michaels level blowjob stuff.
Yes. That's
You're
some,
gonna have
that's some
hey,
hateful sucking right there.
hey, you're gonna on a couple of your posts, you're gonna get a lot of angry stuff on there. You know why?
You're gonna know exactly why.
It's not
And everybody else is going to look at it and they're going to be like, "Who's this David Dickerman guy? And why is he so mad?"
Yeah, he's angry at you. It's like
you have no idea.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do.
Is that the blowjob emoji now?
It is.
You know
now.
what? It is
Yes,
now.
it is 100%. I'm
It
putting
is now. Yeah. It's like
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna put a lot of angry stuff on Chris's post now.
Why does Dave? I thought you guys were friends.
yeah,
We are.
He's
They
David's
never
going to
wanna
post
agree.
something like heartwarming about his daughter, and when you and me we're going to get on there, going to be like angry.
You're like, I had a really great day today. Angry.
Everybody else that reacted to the photo like normal human beings with likes or loves or cares, they're going to be like, "What's the fuck? What's the deal with these two guys?"
Yeah.
David, I don't think you should associate with those guys anymore. They're ruffians.
There's gonna be like 100 angry things, and David anger on all these posts. It's like,
Right.
oh yeah, Dave, thank you very much.
David angry reacted.
Yeah, angry reacts. Yeah. Gorgeous.
God damn, we're children. So,
Yep, here they come. He's already started.
yeah.
All right, let me give Colin a call here real quick.
On that note,
I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna.
I was just thinking, it's like the birth of my new child. Why is David so angry about that?
Right. I'm just gonna turn off the Bluetooth on my board because we're not gonna do that again. All right.
Why didn't you have it go through the laptop?
You know what? That's a good idea. Well, all right, because here's my innate fear that when I go FaceTime with him, which is what I normally do, it's gonna kill my camera here. But we're gonna give it a shot. Let me try to find like the most dignified pose, so that way I don't get one of those.
That's what you have to go for. You shouldn't be going for the like pristine shit. You should be going something like. Chris isn't even looking. He's missing the poses.
All right. I just texted him and he said he was ready. What's up, my guy? Hey, am I still moving in the show?
Yeah, you're still moving.
yeah.
Sweet. All right, Colin, say something. So I want to see if the other two guys can hear you.
No, can't hear shit. What the fuck?
All right, hold on.
Is your USB port up all the way?
I muted the USB because I didn't want to run into that. Here we go. All right, let me try something. Okay. Colin, try it now. Say something.
Trim your beard.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear them?
Hello.
No. Okay. He can't hear you. So
No,
we're going to figure that out.
Yeah.
baby steps, man. We're getting there slowly but
Baby
surely.
steps.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I trimmed my beard today. I also got my hair cut, like a cut G, right?
I like to slip and slide on that.
Look at them white walls.
Mm. Angry face.
Okay. All right. All right. Just so that way you know what's going on, Colin. Before I called you, we had this discussion about social media and things like that. And then just out of the blue, I completely squirreled, right? Followed the dopamine. I said, if you go on Facebook and you go to the reactions, if you hold your finger over the angry react, it looks like it's going down on your finger. So that's going to be the thing that we do to each other's posts from now on. We're not going to like each other's posts. We're just going to angry on it.
For summer, you said if you search chicken soup on Facebook, it does something weird.
Dadgummit, kid. Now I got to go onto Facebook. Search for chicken soup, right?
What are we searching now for chicken soup for?
Chicken soup. If you search chicken soup on Facebook, it says child sexual abuse is illegal. We think that your search might be associated with child sexual abuse, or viewing sexual images. Or okay, so
What the hell?
that's because the pedo crowd has turned the term chicken soup into
A pedo thing.
yeah, it's code for a pedo thing now. Yeah.
The fuck? How could you take it? Man, I really like chicken soup. Fucking assholes.
Right. Okay. So now that exercise is over,
I'm gonna angry that.
You would.
you're gonna angry chicken soup, dude.
Wow. You're exactly who they're talking about.
Read
Oh,
the
yeah,
link,
that's right.
bro.
Yeah, I read it. That's fucking ridiculous, though.
Okay. This week's installment of Joke Time with Colin, as always, is brought to you by Mobile Notary Mindy. She does wills, powers of attorney, medical documents, healthcare proxy, living wills, certification of trust, assignment of personal property, HIPAA waivers, I-9 verifications, advanced healthcare directives. She's certified with the National Notary Association. She's bonded and E&O insured. You can find her on Facebook at Mobile Notary Mindy, or we have a new website. And David, I will send you the link for this to put it in the description.
All right.
It is Texas Mobile Notary Mindy. That's txmobilenotarymindy.com. When you go there, you can register for you give your email address, and it'll send you an email. And if you need any additional information, she'll be definitely there to contact you. But that's probably going to be the best way to get a hold of her directly, is going to be through the website or any one of her social media platforms, whether it be TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram. Now, with that being said, this week, I'm trying to think of something epic here. Much like the pillar of creation, the rhyme, the reason, the happenstance for its creation defies explanation. It's just something that happened when God snapped his fingers. But yet,
even though it has a divine origin. This Ronin, this masterless warrior, strides in through the fog of war, laying waste to what you thought was wholesome and good, leaving you shaking, leaving you quivering. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you my genetic code on display for your ears, for your eyes to feast upon, to be left rode hard and put away wet. It's this week's installment of Joke Time with Colin.
Oh shit! Oh
Okay.
All right, go for it, Colin.
You know why trans people are so good at being I can't speak.
Let's just back that up and start it all over again.
I heard of hate crime and then nothing.
People are so good at carpentry. They have experience cutting off wood.
Oh.
So will the women be good at planting trees because they can add wood?
Hold on, Colin. Hold on. What are you saying, David?
I said, so would the women transgender women, people would be good at planting stuff because they can add wood?
They're landscapers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
All
sense.
right, go for it, Colin.
You know that?
No. Okay. So he asked what the women who are trans, what they would be good at. And what would they be good at planting trees? I said, no, they're landscapers. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Is that all you got this week? I know you got something else.
No, yeah, you interrupted me.
So sorry.
What did the famous person say after their obese fan said, "I'm your biggest fan"? I can see that.
Oh. Why am I suddenly thinking about Izzo making her dancers eat bananas out of the vaginas of sex workers?
Oh, did you see the new thing that she was driving the goddamn golf cart and almost ran over the passenger?
I mean, I feel sorry for that woman's thongs, though.
Their thongs? I
mean,
thought they were regular underwears, and then they just ran up.
They,
She wears thongs on stage.
Oh,
they
Yeah.
look like thongs. They had to
I
beat
thought they were
thongs.
regular ones.
May not have started that way, but they,
Right. Hold on. I'm going to try to do something here, David. Oh, am I sharing my screen now?
No,
No.
not to us anyway.
I don't know if this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have to have.
It says sharing a window.
Let me see if I have to actually accept. Oh, yeah, I have to. Hold on.
Yeah, accept it. There.
Yeah,
got it.
there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey. Can you hear them now, Colin?
Hello.
No.
Of course not.
Hey, but you can see him.
Yeah.
You got one more joke, Colin.
I do.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
You know, every good thing in the world comes in pairs, sets of three, God, the Father, the Holy Ghost.
The rule of three in comedy.
Let me
Yeah.
check my whole trip.
Yeah, the rule of three in comedy, the 3-round burst.
3-round burst. I just got that.
That was a good one.
Not to step on the feelings or the toes of anybody who's in
over there at Disney, looking at you, Kathleen Kennedy. But you know, they're called trilogies for a reason.
Why haven't they fired her?
Try suffocating
And then you make 3 trilogies.
Hold on, Colin. Hold on. Colin's talking. Hold on. He's delivering his third joke. All right.
Okay.
The guy tried suffocating himself with his BMW exhaust pipe, but the engine failed for the first time. German engineering failed to gas somebody.
Okay, that's a good one. Solid finish. Solid
I had an
finish.
idea. Colin, do you have Chrome on your phone? You don't have the Chrome browser, Google Chrome browser on your phone? You need to put it on your phone. Because the StreamYard that we're using doesn't work with Safari. Yeah, the Google browser. Yeah, you know, Chrome.
I can do Google on Safari.
Where
It
you
does not work with the Safari browser.
Alright, use the Safari browser.
Okay.
Use the Google browser.
Okay. That's just an idea for next week. That way everybody can hear him.
Yeah.
Or that way he can hear everybody. Okay. I will give you guys a call later tonight. Or you and your brother. Okay. Wait for your outro. Ugh. The masterless Ronin descends back into the darkness from whence he came, leaving you perhaps wanting, perhaps exhausted, both mentally, emotionally, physically, even. He has definitely left you questioning your morality. And that, like it was when God saw the light on the first day, it's a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for, well, really, you should be thanking him for blessing you with his presence. My genetic code, again, on display for your eyes and ear holes. I presented to you this week's edition of Joke Time with Colin. You're not going to do the outs. Okay. David, you're just going to sit there.
That was your cue, man.
Oh shit! Oh
I love you, bud, but I can tell that you're in the bathroom, so I'm going to let you go. Because he's fixing to
Do some.
Bro, I love you, and I will call you later. Love you later. Why? And now I'm frozen.
No, you're not.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
frozen on my side.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just sitting really still.
Well, at least he got the face right this time. He wasn't doing something really fucked off.
Right?
I know, but that doesn't help.
My God, this is not cool.
Hold on. Let me do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I try to remove it and put it back and it's not doing anything.
Now it's a black screen.
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
I was gonna say, was Johnny doing blackface? Is that what was going on?
No, I went to go click
You're
on
trying to
something.
get us canceled again, David. Damn it, man.
I went to go click on something to because
Do you want to get canceled? Because that's how you get canceled.
apparently.
If only Robert Downey Jr. can get away with blackface. Okay.
So did you guys see that
None of us are Robert Downey Jr.
between Ortiz and Logan this weekend, or Paul this weekend?
Yes.
Fight. You know, just once. I would love to see either one of the Paul brothers step into the octagon for an actual fight, an
Yes.
actual bout.
If you're going to fight an MMA fighter, fight him correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call an MMA fighter out to box. You fucking coward. I'm going to call it like I see it.
What happened with that? Because I didn't.
It went 10 rounds, and Paul won by decision.
Yeah.
Is anybody surprised?
No.
Of course they fucking did.
And Ortiz still got paid, but still, man.
Of course.
I wonder how much he gets paid. Because the last fight that what's his name did was probably about $100 million.
I don't know. Probably.
But
That's why Ortiz doesn't mind losing, because he's getting a huge chunk.
Yeah. All right. So football news. The Cowboys cut struggling kicker. Excuse me. Tristan Vizcaino. And the USFL product, Brandon Aubrey, is the only kicker left on the roster.
God damn it.
Interesting.
I
So,
had
you
some,
know, Brett Maher, obviously not there. He got cut. He got let go. He didn't even get invited back. I think actually they just cut him like all out. But let me see here. See what else is out there as far as news is concerned.
that's what I was looking at. Then I clicked on something and it had that fucking video that just pops up, makes noise. I mean, they have the on the NFL Network, the NFL training camp debrief.
Yeah, so the new head coach for the Houston Texans, D'Amico Ryans, used to play for the team. Apparently, he's trying to create this new culture in the locker room. We'll see how that plays out. I mean, I'm optimistic, but then again, I'm not holding my breath because we're talking about the Texans here.
Mm-hmm. Here's something. NFL changes rules due to Antonio Brown. I don't know what this is about. NFL announces that it's sweeping changes to the NFL personal contact policy, including a new change that would allow them to punish players for things they did before they came into the NFL. However, one change is specifically because of the antics of former Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown, demonstrating on the ways of on his way out of the league. According to Mike Filoni of Pro Football Talk, he reports that Deshaun Watson case, in addition to Brown's antics before he signed with the New England Patriots, the specific incident that they're zeroing in on is during the periods between when Brown was released by the Raiders and signed with the Patriots. Antonio Brown was sued for sexual assault and rape and knew about the impeding legislation.
Everybody
before signing.
Deshaun Watson was guilty of. So,
yeah. Since Brown did not disclose the information to the New England Patriots, it was left for them to disadvantage on the spot. Under the new rules, the players must reveal things such as impeding legislation to the team with when they are signing him. Brown's incident specifically served as a motive for the change this policy, making it stricter. But yeah, that's about it. That's understandable. Because I was talking about that when the Deshaun Watson stuff was happening, when they were moving, and they were basically they were out of a player for however long it took them for Deshaun Watkins to get through his stuff.
Yeah.
And they were out how much money? Because they still paid him. That was the amazing thing. They still paid him.
I think the rule change should be that, in instances like that the player has to forfeit their money. There's no reason to leave the team on the hook for that.
Yeah,
Give the team a week to make sure that there's no mental health issues going on with the player.
Yeah.
And once they clear that, they shouldn't be liable for that.
Yeah, because they're basically paying for the court costs and the lawyer and everything because they're actually still paying him.
Yeah. So
I think it should come up something like that. If it's actually a real thing, then the player should foot all the bill.
Yeah.
It shouldn't come from, because a couple of teams that happened to, I know way back when, the actual team ended up playing for the lawyers and everything to get them through and put back on the field as fast as possible.
Right.
And I think it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, gentlemen, we are exactly 1 month out from the release of Starfield.
It still kills me that I don't have an Xbox, so
I
I can
will,
partake.
Definitely give you guys a review on that.
Oh, for sure. I want to know if it's going to be worth it, because if so, then I might start saving up for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of on the fence here. I know I do know that I want to get a PS5, but there's also rumors that before the end of the year they're going to announce a PS5 Pro.
I'm wrong. They probably are.
May stick it out and go for that.
Yeah. So I mean, I may hold out and get the PS5 Pro. They're also talking about a PS5 Slim, which it's going to be a digital console. It would have to be.
Yeah, well, I would avoid the Slim just because when the PS4 came out with their Slim, there were some overheating issues.
Yeah, it was overheating. With the PS5 Pro, they're also talking about just releasing a digital version of it, but have the ability to put an external disc reader on it. Like a plug and play, via USB port.
Right.
If that were the case, I mean, they could make the PS5 Pro a little bit more cost effective. I mean, maybe release it at like the $399 or the $350, or the $450 price point, and then maybe make the disc reader like $120, $150 itself. Because for a lot of people like me who have a PS4 Pro, all my games that I have on it are physical copies. So, because I don't pay for the PlayStation Plus, because I very rarely play my PlayStation anymore these days. On my Minecraft Realms server world, Chris.
Yeah.
I finally made it back to my house. I took like a month off from playing the game because I just decided I needed to just reset my brain mentally.
I haven't been on in a while either.
Emotionally. Well, in addition to getting lost on the way home, I did manage to find an undiscovered chunk. And so now I harvested some cherry blossom trees.
Yeah.
And I have cherry blossom trees growing all over my property now.
Nice.
Around my big house. So, just beat the branches until a sapling falls out.
Yeah.
Just go plant it in some random place. So, yeah, but dude, it looks so good because, the wood is pink on the inside. Some of the best stuff is pink on the inside. I digress.
Giggity.
Ridiculous.
There's spots where you can stand on my elevated bridge, right? Like from my front door.
Yeah.
And you look out, dude, and you see the cherry blossom petals just falling Dude, it looks so good.
That's awesome.
It's so pretty, dude. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But my hope is to, still have like jungle trees, jungle wood, growing naturally in the biome that I'm currently in, residing in,
Yeah.
but just overpopulate it with cherry blossoms at some point.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Nah, it shouldn't be. And what I found funny is that unless you just spike it with bone meal right at the right when you throw it in the ground, it'll either turn into a huge tree within 5 to 10 seconds, or it takes like 30 minutes to an hour, and it just randomly does it.
Mm.
But unlike jungle trees, they don't grow. You can't plant 4 of them right next to each other and have a huge tree. They just grow from one single sapling.
Oh, okay.
As soon as we get done landing this plane, you can come in. Yeah. Okay, well, go ahead and eat. And yeah.
So we're ready to land this plane.
We are ready to land this plane. Well, yeah, because I mean, she's eating, so we've got a couple minutes. I mean, we're all just now hitting the 1 hour mark, so
Yeah.
but yeah, with I had already built you up like I am your best hype man humanly possible. All you got to do is just make the pitch, and like I did half the work. Yeah, short pitch, maybe 5-10 minutes. Okay. I kind of gave him the gist. I probably got some of it wrong, so you can correct me. It's all good.
Damn it, Chris.
Did you say amateur?
He said, "Damn it, Chris."
God damn it, Chris.
You'll see it.
Hold on.
Johnny doesn't like to be out on the loop.
No, I don't. What the hell? You know what? Fuck you guys. Take my ball and get hand. I haven't seen it. I don't know. I don't know what's. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. It's in Messenger.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not holding your hand. You got to find it.
I got you.
We're not putting it out or anything. You get bit by a snake, you get bit by a snake.
Yeah, I'm not sucking the poison.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. Fuck that guy too. He's gonna sit there and be like, he's gonna be rolling off of the royalties from the sale of that album, and then when it becomes fashionable to cry victim to child whatever,
Yep.
I'm gonna sue Nirvana in the Cobain estate because
You know who that is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The picture was, it was James Gandolfini, and it said this is the baby from the Nirvana album cover. This is How Don't You Feel Old.
Yeah.
I was fucking.
But no, the actual baby came forward, was trying to sue the estate because he was saying he was photographed against his will without his consent.
Yeah, we'll take that up with your parents, fucktard.
Yeah.
I think he even tried to make it about a child pornography thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw that guy. Anyways,
it didn't go far.
Yeah, no, not at all. There's not a lot going on in the world.
Well, there is a little bit, but we use the nerd what the hell platform for that. I mean, there's a couple of things.
Well, there's the alien thing from a few weeks ago. And
I
love how it trended on TikTok for like 30 minutes.
It's been no reaction. Everybody's like,
dude, we're so fucking tired.
Said that we were. It's like, okay, but who here is actually surprised. Like, I genuinely want to know if there was anybody in the entire freaking world that was surprised that they're like, yes, aliens are real now. It's like, kind of no. I mean, 40 years of alien entertainment that we've had and all this, and then all the, you know, the leaks that have been coming out and people talking about it for the last 15 years. Come on, man. That was the least surprising surprise ever.
Like,
And we already knew. We
You know,
definitely
on
already-
TikTok, that guy Josh
whole
from
thing-
England.
my
Yeah.
whole thing was as soon as they came out, it's like, so we're banning Iran?
Yeah, it's like, okay. The best memes I've seen about that is like, oh, aliens are real. It's like, okay, now show us Jeffrey Epstein's client list.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that one. That guy Josh from England, he's on TikTok where he's currently like roaming the country in an RV.
Yeah, with him and his buddy
Yeah.
Chase.
Yeah, and he was like blown away because people just weren't reacting. He's like, well, you know, he started asking everybody. He's like, what's your take on it? And they're like, honestly, mate, we're tired.
Yeah.
We're just tired. Like we are they going to pay for our gas to get to work in the morning? You know, than that, I don't care.
Right.
You know, I'm just sitting there going.
Will I be able to pay my bills?
But I will tell you this: if Elvis Presley doesn't walk off the, you know, takes his
Bro,
first one to step off the UFO,
dude, if he's not a named ambassador to Earth, then we all just might riot.
I mean, they said he went home. He just went home in, you know, Men in Black. So
Yeah, Men in Black. It was the first one. Yep.
Yeah.
Elvis is not dead. He just went home. And if Tommy Lee Jones says it, then by God,
chisel
It-
that shit
it
down and
happened.
consider it gospel. This is the
I am
12th commandment.
saying.
Come on now.
Yeah. What's kind of funny is as soon as they admitted about the alien bullshit, gas went up. Like,
Well,
30.
gas went up again this weekend.
yeah, it went up like 40 cents.
You know, I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, it's 298, 297, 293 down here. And then like it went up to like 324. I'm sitting there, I'm like,
it's like
The
almost
fuck?
350 here.
Yeah, it's 340 here. I was pissed.
Yep.
you know, I mean, to quote Letterkenny, you know, fucking figure it out.
Figure it out. I mean, the one good news is, you know, at least I work from home now, so I'm saving a shitload of money on gas.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, there's
That
that.
does help. Silver lining wherever I can.
Yeah. That's what it is. You sir are gonna get a game stick.
Game stick. The fuck is a game stick?
Fucking give your balls a tug there, tit fucker. Watch Shorzy.
No.
God, fucking embarrassing.
Figure it out. You're fucking spare parts, bud.
Fuck you, Shorzy. For what?
For what? Huh?
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 Yeah, guys, it's bullshit. We'll land this fucking plane.
Dude, that I think Shorzy was even better than Letterkenny. I'm a big fan of Letterkenny.
absolutely.
Shorzy was even better.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, and then what was it? Jared Kesso. He they're out there. They were. I don't know if they're the same union or not. I don't think they are.
No, it's
In
Canada.
Canada? No.
No, it's
Anyway,
different.
so yeah, they're. I think they're doing post production on season 2 now.
Hell yeah.
Because it's like a lot of the people from England have a different union, so they're still making films. That's the thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, Hollywood's down." Yeah, Hollywood's down, but the
Yeah,
rest of the world's still working.
Good.
Yeah, you know, it's why we have quality programming on the BBC.
Yeah. You notice that, you know, all the writers and the actors and shit are on strike, and yet the world goes round.
Yeah.
I mean, I get where they're coming from if you see any of these royalty check videos that they show, but I'm like,
What's funny though is that you know, Yeah, when you get the lower tier and some of the, you're not talking about blockbuster stuff,
Yeah.
and then they're getting screwed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't notice any of the actors and everything, the ones that are, quadruple million, all millions of dollars that they've got banked around. They
Yeah.
don't have to work another day in their life. They're out there on the lines with them, like, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. The,
But
the
you don't
nine,
see them
figure millionaires.
you don't see them taking pay cuts in their movies in order to free up more money out of the budget to pay these people.
Yeah, they're
You
not
don't
taking.
see them taking pay cuts. No, they're
But the
continuing
one
to
point
still
that I do agree with them on is, fuck Bob Iger, man. I mean,
agree.
Yeah.
on the bright side, the lines at Disney are non-existent.
That's true.
So now's the time to go.
That is true.
And you might find some of your brand new merchandise on clearance because they're just trying to get rid of it.
There's still one person that's in that entertainment business that he ended up like taking a pay cut to get his crew to, because they were going to lay off a lot of his crew. And he's like, well, I'm making 30 million. You want me to take half of it and just give it to the crew?
Yeah.
And the crew was like, voted for it. And that was Jay Leno. He's like,
Yeah.
I wasn't out any money. I mean, he still made 15 million.
Dude, Jay Leno, he actually took a pay cut while he was still on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got more money than what he knows what to do with. That's why he owns so many damn cars.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't even touched his Tonight Show money.
Yeah.
He just put it up, and he made all his stuff that he makes right now, going around and like doing like company comedy shows and everything. That's what he does to pay for cars and everything. The rest of the money that he made off the Tonight Show, he just put it up. He's like, I got to stay hungry. So,
I mean, then you got people like Jerry Seinfeld who have one of the only 3, American Express black cards in existence. He's out there doing coffee and cars for, pennies on the dollar.
that's because he's making all of his money off of the Seinfeld.
Yeah, Seinfeld syndication.
Oh, yeah.
But then you got, then you got people like, fucking,
what's her name? Who's the other?
Dreyfus, Louise Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Louise Dreyfus.
And then
Yeah,
Jason Richards? George Costanza, what's his name?
I don't know.
Jason
Richards, I think, right?
Oh, it's Michael Richards.
Yeah.
Jason Alexander.
Jason Alexander, thank you. Richards is the last name of the guy that played
Kramer,
yeah. Anyway, yeah, they're not exactly rolling in it.
No, Dreyfus is actually rolling in it more than Seinfeld. She's worth billions of dollars.
Well, that's because of her name.
No, it's because of her father's company.
Yeah, well, that too, but
yeah, she's actually worth billions of dollars. It's like that chick that played Sue Storm in that failed Fantastic Four movie.
Kate Mara.
Yeah, she's rich too.
Yeah.
Her family owns the Steelers.
okay. That would explain why that movie failed to hit the mark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zing.
that movie, that movie, like it left you feeling like you had just had the train run on you in the bathroom of a bar somewhere.
Graphic.
Yeah.
Right. It's very specific
and accurate.
Yeah. So, all right. So, like, most of my kids hadn't seen any of the Austin Powers movies, right?
Yeah.
I took it upon myself and made a power parenting move. Went on Vudu and found the trilogy bundle on Vudu.
Nice.
$24, dude. I got all 3 movies.
Oh, worth it.
And then my in-laws were in town this weekend, and my father-in-law had never seen any of the Hangover movies.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I found the 4K high, ultra high def bundle, all 3 movies
Yeah.
for $20.
Nice.
I was like, hell yeah, boy. Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah, completely worth it. But all right, we are gonna land this plane, guys, because
We went a little bit long this time.
Well,
I mean, I wanted David to be able to hear that for once in his life.
Just once.
Just once.
fuck you guys.
No, he hears that all the time.
Yeah. It's also get off me. You're not doing your job all right.
It's more like I have a headache. I have herpes. You gave me herpes. You're not supposed to be this close to a schoolyard.
All right, everybody. This is
You know that this is the chemo wing, right?
you're not done? Go on a little bit more. You got a little bit more in you?
Probably 1 or 2.
I know I'd never heard that. It's like you got a little bit more to go in me. No,
You've definitely not heard that before.
No, I've never heard that before.
I mean, that was just the tip, dude. I mean, you haven't even gotten the shaft yet.
She asked for the whole shaft, and I was already fully in. It sucked. I have to live with that stuff. Are you ready to leave? Are we good? Are you done, Johnny?
You've heard that before too.
Oh,
God.
oh.
Oh shit!
Sports 120. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for all listening. I'm David Dickerman.
I'm Johnny Skelton.
And I am Chris Jacka.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.